Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge First and Ten mit euren Hosts Martin.
Moin Moin, dem Tim,
Dem Corona-Timmy.
dem armen Corona.
Ja, ist halt so. Und natürlich wie jede Woche auch wieder zu Gast die beiden Herrschaften Lars
Moin.
und Chris.
Schönen guten Abend.
Schönen guten Abend.
Wie geht's dir?
Halt die Fresse, ey.
Alright, so gut.
30 Stunden jetzt in Quarantäne. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich tun soll. Ich langweile mich zu Tode. Ich bin
Du hast
unten
eine
in meinem...
Leinwand
Ich habe eine Leinwand, ja. Auf der Leinwand...
und eine Konsole.
Auf der Leinwand läuft jetzt auch gerade FC Bayern. Aber nicht, weil ich FC Bayern mag, weil Bayern ist scheiße. Aber einfach nur mal was anderes als Netflix oder was auch immer.
Und zack, 5 Leute weggeschaltet.
Ach ja, ist halt wie es ist. Was will man machen? Nein. Ja, aber ansonsten seit gestern jetzt in Quarantäne. Ich bin hier unten in meinem Cave. So, ich habe jetzt Matratze hier unten. Ich habe nach langer Zeit Diskussionen über den Treppen, wie heißt das?
Treppenhaus.
Treppenhaus, genau. Habe ich dann meine Frau schon dazu bekommen, dass sie mir mal sie hat so einen Königinnensessel. Warte mal, ich guck mal, ob ich da finde. So einen Königinnensessel. Seht ihr es?
Mhm.
Ja. Damit ich mal irgendwas habe, wo ich mich drauf setzen kann, wo ich ein bisschen höher bin und nicht auf dem Boden auf der Matratze, um an die Leinwand hochzuschauen. Ja, Noah wurde letzte Woche in der Schule positiv getestet. Dann habe ich gesagt, komm, fahren wir zur Teststation, holen uns deinen negativen, positiven ab. Ja, daraus wurde noch einen positiven und einen positiven PCR-Test. Hat keine Symptome gehabt. Am Samstag, also nach 3 Tagen, war er schon wieder negativ. Alle waren negativ. Ja, cool. Ja, dann gestern gedacht, komm, fahren wir mal kurz hin. Ich hatte Donnerstag, Freitag Symptome. Samstag ging's. Sonntag ging's mir gut. Super. Gestern Morgen auch. Und dann habe ich mich gestern Mittag mal für eine halbe Stunde hingelegt, weil ich hatte ja eigentlich Urlaub, geiler Urlaub. Und dann hat die Frau gesagt, komm, fahren wir mal kurz zur Teststation und schauen mal, dass wir morgen auch, dass er da auch wirklich negativ ist. Weil wir sind jeden Tag hingefahren. Ja, hingefahren, zurückgefahren. Und auf der Heimfahrt, tüdelütü, ja, sie sind positiv. Ach, fuck. Ja, direkt nochmal hingefahren, PCR-Test, der ist jetzt auch positiv, Krankmeldung abgeholt und jetzt bin ich hier unten alleine in meinem Keller. Bin Aussätziger, wie damals im Mittelalter, also die ganzen Leprakranken vor die Toren der Stadt geworfen haben. So bin ich jetzt nach unten verfrachtet worden.
Mit Matratze und Leinwand und Playstation, genau wie damals.
Und wirklich, ich liebe hier meinen Kühlschrank, weißt du, mit Eiswürfel, du kennst ihn ja, Chris.
Ist auch genau wie damals.
Hört ihr es? Ich
Ja.
genieße es so sehr. Das tut so gut für den Hals. Also, was habe ich denn eigentlich für Symptome? Ich bin also so platt einfach nur, müde, bisschen Kopfschmerzen, also ganz leicht. Und der Hals ist halt so dick, wie als hätte ich eine Mandelentzündung, obwohl ich keine Mandeln mehr habe. Und die ganze Zeit trinke ich halt hier eiskalte Cola, weil leckt mich am Arsch, Wasser. Ich bin jetzt hier unten, da will ich Cola trinken. Und
Hört sich ziemlich wie früher an. Zocken, Cola.
ja, fehlt nur noch ein Tütchen. Nein, Spaß. Das war einmal. Ja, so sieht also jetzt bei mir aus. Und ich habe jetzt Disney Plus drauf, ich habe Netflix, Sky Go, wenn ich Lust habe. Ich habe eben die ganze Scheiße ausgeschaltet, aber irgendwie ist es nach 30 Stunden irgendwie trotzdem schon langweilig.
Du kannst ja mal in den Draft einlesen.
Ganz sicher nicht.
Aber ich kann dir aus Erfahrung sagen, keine Sorge, das wird noch schlimmer.
Ja,
Langeweile und Co. kommt noch.
ja, was
Rufst
soll
an,
sein?
bevor du Dinge an die Wände schreibst.
Ich schreibe hier nichts an jemanden, ey. Das war so viel scheiß Arbeit, die ganze Scheiß hier zu streichen. Die Jungs, ja. Jungs, ich Wartet mal kurz. Web.whatsapp. Ihr könnt ja kurz. Ach, Anne ist ein Schatz, hat den Link geteilt. Genau. Alle, die schon zuhören, schon am Start seid, geht in die Kommentare, lasst ein Like, kommentiert. Wir sollen interaktiv sein, das heißt, ihr könnt teilnehmen und ihr sollt ein Teil der Sendung sein. Ja, apropos Teil der Sendung, eigentlich sollte das heute eine Version sein, die jetzt nicht hauptsächlich auf Deutsch läuft, sondern eher auf Englisch, weil eigentlich Eddie mit am Start hätte es sein sollen und auch noch vor 15 Minuten hieß, er wäre am Start, aber irgendwie ist er nicht drin. Ja, da müssen wir halt eventuell noch ein bisschen die Zeit überbrücken, bis der feine Herr dazu stößt.
Der ist in Zell. Ich kenne den Ort. Das könnten Internetprobleme sein.
Immer diese Ausreden.
Das ist am Arsch der Welt.
Ich habe ihm um 20 nach 8 habe ich ihm geschrieben, you received the link in a couple minutes. Der so, no problem, we're running a bit late, just finished cooking dinner. Ja.
Ja, late stimmt doch dann schon mal.
Ja, late ist er auf jeden Fall. Late ist er. Aber ja, was soll's. Was habt ihr denn so zu erzählen am heutigen Tage? Nicht nur hier das Opfer Tim, sondern auch
Ich habe
ihr.
kein Corona.
Ja, eigentlich.
Das kann ich beisteuern.
Eigentlich war ja der Plan gewesen, ich wollte ja eigentlich heute Rammstein Air Force Base einkaufen gehen. Ein bisschen. Ja, für den Arsch. Morgen wollte ich mit Noah ins Schwimmbad. Tja, für den Arsch. Donnerstag wollte ich mich mit Eddie treffen. Wir wollten ins Wertheim Village mal fahren, ein bisschen ins Outlet shoppen gehen. Für den Arsch. Ich hasse mein Leben. Und Niklas, schön, moin. Auch moin an dich zurück. Schön, dass du am Start bist. Genauso Egypt Dog hat einfach mal eine Pizza gepostet über Twitch. Ja, ich hätte gerne auch eine Pizza. Also Geschmack habe ich noch.
Ich dachte echt, das wäre ein Nacho.
Das ist ein Nacho, warte mal. Blenden wir nochmal ein. Nee, das
Ist
eine
ein
Pizza.
Nacho?
Kontroverses
Nein, ich
Thema
sage es ist ein
jetzt.
Nacho. Ich sage es ist ein Nacho, ganz klar.
Cheese Pizza. Ist ja auch
Nacho.
egal. Hauptsache was zu futtern. Und vor allem ungesund. Das passt.
Es ist ein
Der
Nacho.
Daniel wird uns heute, glaube ich, nicht begleiten, ne?
Nee, der ist auf dem Weg nach Barcelona oder ist schon vor Ort.
Ole.
Wahrscheinlich mittlerweile da, ne?
Ja, denke ich mal schon.
Boah, ich will auch nach Barcelona.
Im Puff? Puff nach
Nee,
Barcelona.
es ist eine schöne Stadt.
Ja, ich war einmal dort gewesen. Klassenfahrt.
Ja, genau. Schön irgendwelche Künstlergärten und sowas angucken.
Taschen geklaut, Sachen aus Taschen
Genau.
geklaut. Und so.
Du hast Sachen aus Taschen geklaut.
Tim war einer
Wo
auf der
bin-
Rammler,
wo
der
bin ich da?
dann in einem Zug die Decken zusammengeballert hat, dann auf den Rücken und schön in eine U-Bahn geflüchtet ist vor der
Hier,
Polizei.
Klaas,
Und
Klaas
hey Klaas, es gab mal eine Klassenfahrt in meiner Jahrgangsstufe, an der ich leider nicht teil war. Das war die Parallelklasse. Die haben tatsächlich irgendwie zu 5. oder 6. Nacht in einem italienischen Gefängnis verbracht, weil sie sich irgendwie hart daneben benommen haben.
Alter, das muss ich jetzt gerade mal so reinstreuen, wegen behinderte Leute, die mit dir auf der Klassenfahrt sind. Wir sind damals nach Italien geflogen. Geflogen, nicht gefahren, geflogen. So. Was machen? Richtig, weißt du, Geringverdiener. Waren wir dann dort gewesen, nur Scheiße gebaut, wirklich am Stück nur Scheiße gebaut und da haben die Jungs gedacht, ey cool, komm, wir holen uns mal so Software-Waffen. Ja, alles klar, wunderbar. Ja, was haben sie dann damit gemacht? Haben sie dann ins Handgepäck, weil es gab nur Handgepäck gestopft und sind an den Flughafen gefahren. Da sind wir am Flughafen durch den Check-in, durch die Sicherheitskontrolle, auf einmal sind die ganzen Leute Koffer voll mit Waffen. Was für behinderte Leute. Aber Trommelwirbel, keine Ahnung, Eddie ist am Start. Hey
Gott sei
Eddie,
Dank.
how are you
Ich
doing?
hätte auch nicht
today?
gewusst, wo das Thema jetzt noch hingehen würde.
Saved by the bell. Hey Eddie.
How's it going?
Can you go a little bit closer to the mic? You're a little bit
No.
silent.
No.
Okay.
Can you turn it up a little?
I can try. My wife's laptop is not great, so
Oh, it sounds better already.
I didn't touch
Just-
anything. I didn't change anything.
Just lean a little bit
Speak up.
forward so you're closer to the mic.
Then talk louder.
Yeah. Yell. Yeah, like you're talking to your wife. Same noise level.
Okay.
Eddie, the stage is yours.
Nice to have you here.
Nice, yeah.
No stage for me. I will just be quiet. You guys do your thing, and I will just laugh and listen.
Okay, what was your best experience at the
Basically,
airport?
my part.
I was just talking about when we were on a student travel. We were in Italy. We took the plane, and my idiots friends over there, they bought some soft air rifles, etc. Went to the airport and put them in the luggage, and at the safety check, they saw a lot of weapons in the bags.
Awesome.
So what was your best experience at the airport?
I've never had any funky experiences, to be fair. I always showed up early, got on the plane, sat in my seat.
I had a layover in Miami for about 6 hours. So I had to get outside to smoke a cigarette every time, and I had to pass TSA all the time. And it was always the same guy who controlled me like 3 or 4 times. And at the last check, I was like, "Yeah, you really like it, touch me," and everything. Yeah, it was kind of fun.
How many
over
times
there.
were you strip searched?
Strip search? Just once in 2004 in Philadelphia, because I still had a belt on and the metal detector went wild, and so I had to take off all my clothes. Only had the boxer shorts left, but in front of all the folks, because right after 9/11, yep, it was kind of embarrassing.
Sounds like fun.
Travel experience with Tim. So Eddie, nice to have you here.
Appreciate it.
First of all, it's the first pod we have in English, so normally it's just in German. So now the stage is yours. Give us a little introduction, or our listeners, about you.
No.
What? No.
Hold on. I'm trying to fix the microphone, and it's just not working.
It's working. We can hear you. It's okay.
Not for Eddie.
Yeah.
Come on, say something about
Hey,
you.
I
Tim,
told you he
Tim
doesn't
gets
want
out
to talk
another.
about himself.
Eddie,
Tim's
you're
gonna
muted.
get out another class trip story.
He's
Okay.
gone.
He
He's
is
gone.
gone.
Yep.
Is he coming back?
Cherish every moment while it lasts.
Short but sweet.
Hey Anne, das werden wir ihn gleich nochmal fragen, wenn er hoffentlich wieder zurück ist.
Ich hab
Egypt
dir,
Dog, was geht ab? Hi.
ich hab dir gesagt,
Ja.
er will nicht über sich reden.
Er kann ja auch draußen bleiben. Nein, Spaß. Ja. Titans wollen ein neues Stadion bauen. Das haben wir letzte Woche überhaupt nicht angeschnitten, das Thema.
Und dabei war das so schön in dem Intro, also das alte war in dem Intro drin.
Ja.
Ich muss auch ehrlich gestehen, ich habe nicht wirklich was davon mitbekommen, beziehungsweise mich jetzt auch nicht weitergehend informiert. Ich weiß nur, dass es ein neues Stadion geben soll.
Ey, das war doch großes Diskussionsthema, ob dass der Zuschuss quasi irgendwie, dass es nur Zuschuss gäbe, wenn es ein Dome würde, und dann ging doch Diskussion in der WhatsApp-Gruppe los darüber, dass Domes scheiße sind.
Ich bin ehrlich, manchmal überspringe ich einfach Sachen, wenn ich wieder sehe, dass auf meinem Handy, keine Ahnung, 300 Nachrichten aufgeploppt sind, dann
Echt? Ich lese jede einzelne.
bin ich auch mal so frei und mache einfach auf alle gelesen, und dann bin ich mit dem Thema halt durch. Deswegen habe ich wirklich noch keine Ahnung, was da war.
Jetzt mal ohne Scheiß, aber alles andere als ein Dome macht doch keinen Sinn. Für was willst du Geld in irgendwas bezuschussen, wo du im Endeffekt keinen Mehrwert von hast, weil ein Stadion ohne Dach, ohne Wetterschutz, also Schutz vor Wetter, hast du aktuell schon. Du kannst eben nur im Sommer ein paar Konzerte machen. Du kannst eben nur Football spielen. Was willst du denn dort noch machen überhaupt?
Ich dachte, die Lösung, die jetzt kommt, ist so ein retractable Roof. Das finde ich eigentlich am besten. Also nur
Ja.
Dome, der dann immer überdacht sein muss, brauche ich jetzt alles. Ich finde die Möglichkeit, das Dach zu öffnen, finde ich eigentlich ganz geil. Und so soll es ja jetzt, glaube ich, auch werden, oder?
Ja, wer macht am meisten Sinn? Also im Prinzip so eine Lösung wie in Arizona ist am geilsten, wo man eben einfach rein und raus fährt, den Rasen. Das macht am meisten Sinn. Aber wie man das umsetzen kann in Nashville mit den Wetterbedingungen etc., muss man halt einfach schauen. Und jetzt ist er wieder zurück.
Bedeutet, ich muss
Welcome.
noch mal hin.
Welcome back, Eddie.
Hey, with the Titans bully.
Yeah,
I saw a
and
message while I was fixing it. I changed it for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Eddie, every time when we have a new guest on the show, he's introduced himself to the folks and also tells the other folks how he became a Titan fan.
I think everyone knows that story by now, bro. How many interviews have I done?
Yeah, but nobody listened to your interviews you're doing on other radio shows, on TV in Nashville, etc.
only your loyal viewers, yeah.
Correct. Now,
What do you want from me?
No. First of all, the other shows you did were kind of like back then, on wrestling, the Thursday night shows, etc. And now you're here on the main event, WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. I see.
Now you're in the spotlight. You're the main event right here at our podcast. So the stage is yours. Tell something about yourself and how you became a Titans fan.
What if I don't want the stage? What if I don't want the stage, Tim?
But
I said,
everybody
what if I
knows
don't
me.
want the stage, man?
Then I'm gonna kick you out, and you have a wonderful night with your wife and your Masha and your dog.
No, Titans fan. I was born into it. My father was a Titans. Well, he was an Oilers fan. I don't know how. I never heard. He died before I heard the story of how he became an Oilers fan. I just know he was one, and I was born into it. I think the story goes. My mom told me that he went to a game with a friend one time, and the friend took him to a Cowboys game, Oilers game preseason. Same thing I did when I went for my first game, and he just fell in love with the team, and so he took me to games when we could. We watched games when I could, and that's the story, man. That's just it. Then I just followed them from Houston to Nashville, and before that, Coliseum. Kind of boring.
But are you from Texas then? Or where are you from in the States?
No, I was born in Ireland, man. My parents moved.
See, I didn't know that.
Okay. My parents moved to Florida when I was 2, and then to California when I was 4. So no, not Texas, not Tennessee, California, Florida, Ireland.
So for example, when you're looking at his passport, like Martin, you got a birthplace. Chris, you got a birthplace. I have a birthplace. Eddie has a birth state.
Yeah.
And
even that's fake because my birthplace is Ireland.
Yeah, but in your passport it says Florida. So
because my mom and dad paid some money to someone's underneath the table to get me a birth certificate in the U.S.
You know that you're on air, right?
That's okay. What can they do? They don't know me for me. I mean, I'm Eddie. Who's this guy?
Nobody is listening to our podcast.
Exactly.
It's the main event.
2 viewers.
That's not true. Someone posted a nut show. He's clearly listening.
And on
the
a regular
NSA
basis,
is everywhere.
And on a regular basis, we're hitting 3 figures. So
nice.
There's some folks who listen to our podcast.
Yeah. Now that you got me, maybe more will.
Yeah, but
or
you don't want to talk. But you don't want to talk. Yeah,
but I'm talking. Now. I don't want to talk about myself.
But I don't want the spotlight on me.
I don't want to talk about myself. I don't like myself. I hate myself. You've done this to
yourself.
Me. You've lowered my self-esteem so much that, I just can't take it anymore.
It's because you told him that you had better burgers at the restaurant room than his burger.
No, dude, I completely forgot. That weekend at that time. It was just I completely forgot about it. I forgot I had burgers at Tim's house. So my wife said,
Evidence.
she said-
Basically,
Here's the evidence.
you'd
Here's the
listen
evidence.
yeah,
But you
he's
never
got
forget a
that
Tim
thing
burger.
ready. He's got it dialed up, ready to put it in my
We
face.
didn't talk about it before, Eddie. So
He's
Ay, ay,
prepared.
ay.
that's not
You know, my
scripted.
wife told me as soon as I sent it, and then she saw your message and response. She said, "Say it's the best burger from the restaurant." Oops. That's when I realized I was like, "Oh God, what can you do?"
No,
I mean,
but
it is what it
Eddie,
is. The truth shall set you free.
but Eddie, you know, sometimes I like to be. How do I say? Like to be an asshole, but it's like building a stadium. Sometimes you have to
I would
tear
have
it
said it
down
exactly
to,
like that.
to build it up and make it crater, and that's the same with me being an a-hole sometimes.
Sometimes,
Always.
okay.
You tear it
You sound
down
like
and
you're
make
feeling
it greater? Is that what you're saying?
Make your make your confidence great again.
So like a little mini Trump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he's
Tin
from
Tower.
his ancestors are from the area here. So his ancestors, so Trump's ancestors and Heinz Ketchup's ancestors are coming from the same small town here in Rhineland,
Interesting.
Palatine. Yep.
Sound like you're feeling better.
Huh?
You sound like you're feeling better.
Not really.
No, it's
But
all fake.
yeah, it's like Hollywood. You got to be
Gotta
on
fake it
spot,
till you make it.
on point every time. You have to you have to put yourself in a position to execute. No matter if you're feeling good or not good, you have to execute.
And it's
Okay.
WrestleMania.
Yo,
baby.
Martin, where's your Titan stuff, bro? Ah, there it is.
But I'm in the kids' room because the grandmother of my wife was living with us for a week. I told you, Eddie. You should have
Yeah.
known. And
I didn't know you'd be in your kids' room.
look at this.
Yeah, I should just. Maybe that's the kind of decor you like. You like the spotty, cool, good
And,
feeling.
Yeah,
I thought it's a
she got
virtual
my-
background.
Yes, Martin. I should have known that because your grandmother was going to be there, that you would be chilling in your kids' room.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Yeah. Happy
So-
that you're on the same page with me.
Okay, we'll get there.
So Eddie,
So
we
Tim,
don't want to touch the past, but we kind of want to touch the future a little bit.
okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. So everybody knows your story. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. But just tell some quick sentences. What happens next for you?
I come live with you. You support me for about 5 years, and I buy a house.
And I'm gonna
That
make you my
sounds like
child.
Tim.
No. So I got this job at the Hampton Inn or Hampton by Hilton. But really, there's two variants. My wife finds a job here in this area. Tim is such a sarcastic dickhead.
He's an asshole. He said so himself.
No,
There's nothing more to
it
add.
wasn't. Hey, I was the only one who was clapping. Who was
Yeah,
like
but it was
giving you-
freaking loud. I went
Yeah.
thumbs up so it wouldn't blast the microphone.
Looks so
Yeah,
fake.
but
It seemed like
afterwards,
you were just like, good
No,
job,
no.
asshole.
no. But afterwards, shut up. But afterwards, it's going on Spotify, and who's on Spotify was listening? See all the clapping, all the thumbs up. Nobody.
Congratulations, Eddie.
All right, closed
There you go.
captioning.
See,
Tim, clap.
With Martin, it sounded genuine.
Shut up.
So no, really. So
Wow.
there's a few variants. Lena gets a job here somewhere where we're living now, and I work there until I find a better job in this area, and then I come back here. Another variant is I keep this job because it's a decent salary for meaningless work, so it's super easy. And my wife finds a job in Kaiserslautern, then we start a life, there. I'm not sure if I like that idea too much because, to be fair, while the city is really cool and all, with all the cool American shops like Foot Locker and these kinds of things, I feel more at home in the village setting here than I do in the city. I like how safe it is. Rumrod Cell, any village is going to be the same, but I like how safe it is here. I have no worries. My daughter's out there walking the dog right now. It's 10:30. It's dark, and no worries. I just, it's fine. I'm talking, and Tim is just,
Yeah, there's Champions League on the screen.
Yeah. Okay. So I think and the other variant is Martin gets me a fat salary job, and I move up there with him up to the north, so he has a Titans buddy to help with on game days.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. We'll know. We'll know soon. You should be getting news in a few days. Yeah.
No one knows, Eddie. No one knows.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're offering people fat jobs.
So when I told him the salary that I'm going to get net, he got, he's like, oh my God, some of my nurses don't even make that, and I'm working at a front desk, so maybe I might just have to stay here because he can't offer me anything good. Who knows?
But
Maybe.
Really, we're set up, right? Like, I mean, we're starting. I've got a job. We got an apartment. We were able to get finance from the bank for a car. What's weird? So on Friday, I went to Citroen first because I knew the bank here would finance me. That wasn't an issue for this used car. And I was like, let me go try Citroen because the C4, I saw an advertisement for the C4 for like $260 or $280 a month, 4 years, brand new car, the works. So I did the application, and the first answer from the bank was, we're not sure. You might have to get a guarantee or a guarantor or someone to sign, co-sign, or a huge down payment. And I was like, damn, okay. He said, call you back at 4. The bank will let me know. And then it was like 3:30, and I was like, I can't wait much longer. I've got a lot of stuff to do the next week. So I went to the bank here in Cell, and we did the financing done. Monday, so he wasn't going to send the money for the Nissan until like Monday late morning. So Monday, exactly at 8:00 in the morning, I get a call from the Citroen dealership. Eddie, you've been approved for the C4, $2,000 down, $280 a month. You can come by anytime today and sign the papers. So here's the thing. I got super excited. Yeah, cool brand new car, all the bells, all the whistles. About 2.5 minutes later, my logic kicked in, my common sense kicked in, and I was like, nah, I could pay this Nissan off in 2.5 years. It'll be bought, paid for. It's still a good car. It's going to last a while. By the time my daughter gets ready to drive in 3.5 years, she can have it. 4 years later, I'm still paying for the Citroen, and then it's leased, so there's maybe a chance to buy it, but then I have to pay still more years. So I decided to get the Nissan first. So I got the Nissan now. Got the apartment. So there's this where I'm going to be staying in Kaiserslautern. It's called Stay 2. It's like a student and traveling business like apartment deal. People 6, 9, 12-month leases. So business people that travel for 6 months at a time, like guys that are opening restaurants all the time, or opening up new businesses, or helping management, stuff like that. So the apartments are fully furnished, all very modern, brand new furniture, free gym, internet, everything, for a decent price. I mean, there's smaller ones, but they weren't available. So I mean, we're set now. Like, I mean, my wife just has to get a job. So wherever she gets the job, whether it's here, Leer, Bad Kreuznach, Kaiserslautern, Stuttgart, wherever she can find a good job, where she's going to be happy, is where I'll be. So 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, it's up to her at this point. I've done my ding.
Sounds great. Plus, one of the car companies you mentioned sponsors the Titans, the other doesn't. So I guess you made the right call.
Yeah. Well, I actually bought the car. I bought the car from a Subaru dealership, but it's Nissan, so it's good. I mean, the car is good. It's 2015. It's pristine condition. There's everything is nice on it. 90,000 kilometers, which isn't much for a Nissan for sure.
So
But now it's
for
just,
the
you
odd
know,
chance,
wait.
for the odd chance
Huh?
that someone's listening who could
Huh?
help, what did your wife work as in the Ukraine?
Huh?
She's a
Can you hear me
teacher.
now? She's
English
a
and
teacher.
German teacher.
English and German teacher.
No,
All right.
she's an English teacher. She teaches English.
Let me jump in.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Martin.
No,
You can answer the questions for me.
I like to listen to you, Eddie. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, she's an English teacher. She teaches English. She's been teaching English for nearly 15 years, give or take. Well, no, take closer to 14 probably.
Should I put her CV on the screen?
No. She also teaches German, but she's not in Ukraine. Her German is well enough to teach even high school kids, but she's very self-conscious about the lack of German that she has here when she tries to communicate. Sometimes she's missing vocabulary words, but she gets nervous about it, and I say, just do it. I mean, the words will come back. You've got the words. They're just, you got to find them again. So,
but it's the same. It's always the same.
yeah.
She
knows 4 languages too.
Learn, repeat, and then it will come back.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. It's even if you're skilled in something, if you haven't done it for a couple of time, for at least quite some time, you're gonna forget it. So you have to repeat it and kind of relearn it, but then it will stay because you will use it more often. So in case of Lena, when she came over, okay, she was a little bit shy in the beginning to speak German. But now when I talk to her, it's fluent. I understand everything what she's saying, no problem at all. And she's using the correct words. So yeah, when it comes to forms and stuff like that, it could be some issues because some kind of wording and everything. But besides
the problem for her is the problem she's having is she can speak it. Of course, she's missing some words, but the problem is when a fluent native speaker is speaking, she doesn't understand everything because 1, you speak very quickly, and 2, the words that she may be missing, for her to speak like conversationally is still quite there's still quite a bit less than a native speaker when they're speaking conversationally, or if she's trying to read a document like from the government, some of the words she just doesn't know the answer to. But like I said, this is her 4th language: Ukrainian, Russian, English, and then German. So she's got a lot of words floating around up there.
Yeah, but for the monstrous amount of language
she'll be okay.
Because I'm only speaking German and English. She's doing a tremendous job.
Yeah, she's going to be okay. She just needs to. I try to reassure her all the time. I try to tell her, you're okay. You speak well. I try to have her speak as much as possible. Like, for example, if we talk to Anne and she tries to speak in English, I say, no, use your German. It's okay. When we're downstairs with Crystal and Harold, they start talking in English. And I'm like, go ahead, talk German. I can sit here. I don't mind. I don't mind listening because it's also for me good to just hear the words. Even though I don't understand all of them, I can pick out certain words. Hey, what's that mean? So I try to learn German coax her into you trying to use the German more.
Are you doing the
except
advice?
I try reading your WhatsApp chat. It's just horrible. I can't understand anything.
but it's pure gold. I mean, you can just
sometimes
print it like that. It's pure gold. But do you have a favorite German word so far?
My Google Translate button is tired.
Guten Morgen.
I say that a lot. It's the one I use the most. Favorite German word. Nein.
What?
No, let me think. Favorite German word. I like genau. Genau's a fun word.
Genau.
Exact.
Genau. Exactly. Or in Ukrainian, конечно.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Genau.
But what do you like most about Germany?
There's only one correct
pretty
answer.
German type.
There's so much history.
Exactly.
Everywhere you go, there's just one more cool building to look at or one more cool thing to learn. Like you can't go 20 kilometers without, having something cool to learn about the area.
Do we have some
Ostbahn,
latency
what's that?
issues? Bonn is a city.
I think so.
Bonn is before the DDR joined Germany. Germany had two capitals. One was Berlin, but it was surrounded by and the other capital was Bonn. So Bonn and Berlin were the both were former German capitals. Now it's just Berlin, and he's living in Bonn.
But what is Aus? A-U-S.
From
Huh?
From
What?
From.
Okay.
F-R-O-M.
I think he's making fun of us.
I think there's latency issues, bro. Like I hear something, I see the mouth, and then I hear it. And
There's some major latency issues.
it's because of Martin, bro. He lives like 1,700 kilometers away.
No, because you're living in the middle of nowhere, Eddie. It's like Wrong Turn.
Bro, my internet is fast.
Where you're living.
Harold's internet is like 50 megabits a second. Come off him.
Yeah. No.
It's Wi-Fi too, so it doesn't work too well.
Yeah, but it's efficient.
But the internet at the
We'll get by.
at the state, the internet at the state too is 1 gigabit, so it's good.
Yeah, but 1 gigabit for how many people? It doesn't matter if you have 2 gigabit. If they're on the router, they set 2 Mbit for every.
Each room has What was the contract? What did it say? I know she told me that each room, like for example, I won't ever get less than 100 megabits.
Okay.
So I think they have it. I think they have a gigabit per 10 rooms. They have it set up like this, so like each block or each set of 10 rooms has a gigabit internet to go amongst themselves. I don't know exactly how they have it set up. I'll have to see.
I
have a very important question. Eddie, usually when you enter Tim's house for the very first time, you're handed a formula that you have to fill in. Did that happen already?
Are you a member of the German
Which
type?
form? No.
Or not a formula, a form.
Because there is no longer.
But he
pen
did
and
make me
paper
stick a
forms.
damn Q-tip up my nose the first second I met him.
What did
He
I
made me
do?
stick a Q-tip up my nose or in my mouth. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did. Correct.
When we got to as soon as you got to the bus station, you said, "Stick this in your mouth."
Yeah, that's how he introduces everybody.
Yeah. And now I'm positive.
Yeah. No, it was nice.
Eddie isn't.
It was. Tim showed us a good time that weekend. It was, he helped us a lot. He got us going, and I don't know, man. Without you guys and without the people in the U.S., none of this would be possible.
We helped you to walk. Now you gotta walk on your own.
Now you gotta walk.
Can I keep walking? I don't want to go faster. This last week and a half has just been a sprint.
Eddie, your boots are made for walking.
Can we go on and talk
Maybe
some
crawling
football?
a little
Eddie
bit?
wanted to talk football.
What do you want to talk about football?
No,
There's some breaking news.
So it's probably better not to, because I've done this much research on any of the draft people, kids, the players.
Dude.
I've done zero. I've had no time. I don't even open Twitter anymore.
Dude,
maybe once every couple of days to.
Dude, every one of us has minimum preparation time of 1 hour to our podcast. If you want to join, you have to prepare yourself for a minimum of 1 hour. Did you not get
Well,
a memo?
you didn't tell me that, so that's on you.
I gave you the memo. It's
No,
like for
I did
me,
not.
and the whole day
You
I'm
did not.
sitting here.
Prove
I'm
it.
sitting here.
Prove it.
Huh?
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Show the receipts.
Well, we have some breaking news that are
No
not
memo.
draft related. You can give your opinion on that. The Atlanta Falcons just signed Anthony Ferkser.
So
Good.
I didn't ask you what
Fuck
your
that guy.
opinion was.
Oh, I thought you asked my opinion.
I did ask yours. I just didn't ask Tim's.
Oh no, I was really disappointed in Ferkser last year. He didn't step up when he needed to, man. He was supposed to be that guy last year, you know, and he just wasn't. Just wasn't. Oh, come on. Don't make me the big camera.
you said you loved the
I'm
spotlight.
bald enough. Come on, man. I don't like the spotlight.
I got
I hate
you
it.
there. I definitely got you there.
You do, but that's why you're wearing a hat. I normally am always wearing a hat, but you know. But no, really, I was not. Before the season, I was like, oh yeah, this Ferkser's going to go off this year. You know, he's going to be, you know, big time. But he didn't show up when he needed to show up. He just did it.
Eddie, one stop. Egypt dog. Yay, K-Town is about 1 hour from your hometown. Who are you? Are you an Egypt dog? Like, I don't know. From who are you? Drop
He's
your
a
name.
dog from Egypt, bro. Can't you read?
Yeah. And here, your friend Brett.
K-Town's Cologne.
Ferkser was ass. K-Town is Kaiserslautern.
Ah,
Yeah. No, I think he did not. It was not a great season from him, but at the same time, the biggest issue we had was play calling. And that's what I said from
Downing
the end
is
of the
poop.
season until now. Downing sucked.
Plus, I think in
is
Atlanta,
Downing is completely unimaginative. He has no imagination.
But
He doesn't know how to utilize the weapons or the people he has.
I think in Atlanta, actually, Ferkser has the chance to shine a little more or be more in his like natural role because he doesn't have to be the guy since they have Kyle Pitts.
And don't forget, in Atlanta, he's coming back together with Arthur Smith, right? He knows him. He knows what he gets. So I think it's a good fit for him. Wish him the best. But just as you said, Eddie, he was pretty bad last season. But plus Downing is just...
He's a TE. Yeah. Ferkser's a TE too. That's where he shines. He, a couple targets a game. That's it. That's his ceiling, and that's okay. Because when on 3rd and 10, 3 or 4 times a game, he might get 1 or 2. That's where he's at. He's not someone where you can always every time you need a check down, he's there. That's not him.
He's more of a slot receiver than a tight end because his blocking skills are way underwhelming.
But his hands aren't even good enough to be a slot receiver, bro.
He showed some great hands the year before, not last year, but the year before. I think it was a mental.
Forget how to catch the ball.
It was from what I think was a mental thing. Now he had a pressure. He was tight end number 1 on the depth chart. Then he was injured in the beginning of the season. Maybe he did not recover very well from it. And then who did he play with at the end of the season or in the middle of the season? Practice squad. The whole offense was a practice squad. What? Swain? Dropping Swain? Hot potato Swain? Or what do you mean? Ferkser on the depth chart, Ferkser should have been tight end number 1 and not Jeff Swain.
Talked about practice squad players, Tim.
Oh, yeah, everybody was practice squad players in the end. When Julio and AJ was injured.
Yeah. What are
So,
you guys
last
excited
year was
for
a
the
massive
Titans this year?
Quite to be
Eddie.
honest, what I'm excited about is hopefully that everybody is healthy, to see a healthy offense on the field. And I hope that we don't have the same injury issues as we had last year, which is pretty much impossible. But you never know what's happening. And I hope that we're getting to see a little bit of a visionary offense, not having maybe the same 15 plays in our repertoire, and see a little bit more different looks for that offense. And that's what I'm hoping for and what I'm excited for, because if we get everybody back at a good health, I think we're looking at a pretty decent season again.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could kick some ass because our defense, I'm very excited for our defense. I think our front seven is one of the best in all the league. And if the secondary holds up and Caleb Farley makes 2 steps, he will get on the same level as Christian Fulton. And I think with our one game and Ryan Tannehill, who can thrive in play action, with AJ Brown, who hopefully can get another 1,000-yard season and some touchdowns, and Bobby Trees, who will put his work in too. I think we can fly under the radar again and have a pretty nice season.
Yeah, I'm excited for Caleb Farley as well. Just as Martin said, I have great hopes in him. Actually, that's a guy I'm personally excited about. Same goes for Rashard Weaver. I hope we see some impact from him. And I'm very excited for AJ Brown, because I hope and think that he can get more support from Robert Woods than he did get from Julio Jones. And I'm especially excited about Jeffrey Simmons. I think he is going to have a great year again, because I'm pretty sure we're going to pick up his 5th-year option then. And I think he wants to show out again and get his big contract.
That D-line is just ridiculously strong. I mean,
Eddie. Oh yeah.
Just think about the D-line with, Dupree off, no injury in this offseason, right? Like, he was struggling to come back, the first 10, 11 weeks? He was still feeling it. And, I mean, I don't know. Like, so I'm a fan of Landry, but I'm not sold on him as being, like, that guy at all. Like, his one-on-one pass rush win rate is not good. It's like 35th in the league on outside linebackers. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think the biggest part of his sacks come from stunts in games where he's, where the plays are drawn up for him. If he has to realistically rely on his one-on-one win rate or being able to win on the edge, I don't think he's that guy. I don't think he's that guy unless he has someone taking more attention than he is. He needs a guy like Dupree to take a lot of attention.
But still, we have Jeffrey Simmons, we have Nico Autry,
Yeah.
we have Bud Dupree and Harold Landry. So I'm excited about our tickle monsters.
For sure, our front seven are going to just be stupid.
But just taking a step back, and instead of just looking at the players who are on the field, what I'm most excited about is if we hopefully have deja vu, but on the other side of the ball, that what Jim Schwartz did to the defensive side of the ball.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Kelly.
Tim Kelly, what kind of influence Kelly has on the offense next season.
Well, he's the passing the passing game coordinator, right? So he will have plays drawn up for the wide receivers. There won't be none of this, generic, drags across the middle. He will have, stuff set up for Downing to call. He will say, okay, these are the plays you're going to call. So Downing won't have to be creative because it'll all come from Kelly. So I'm hoping that opens up some.
Okay, I will drop some figures. And afterwards, I need an answer of who I'm talking about. 68.3% completion percentage, 4,165 yards, 26 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and a pass rating of 103.1. Who am I talking about?
From what year?
It's Deshaun Watson's. It's the year Kelly did the offensive coordinator job at Houston with Deshaun Watson on the center. So I'm very, very excited about what the offense will look like with Tim Kelly. And next question from Bratensaft. Hey, Eddie, what is Bratensaft?
What is who?
That should become your favorite German word.
Yeah, most likely.
Plattensaft?
Bratensaft.
What is it?
Gravy.
Who?
Gravy.
Gravy?
Yeah.
Tom Gravy.
I'm not a big fan of gravy over like stuff. Like it's.
Oh, you shouldn't say that where you're currently staying.
No, so the thing is, gravy is usually really salty in general, and I'm not a huge fan of like super salty things. So like when we're downstairs eating with the grandparents or the mother and father of Harold, I tend to only take a very small amount because for some reason it seems like German food is just super salty. Like it is what it is, because everything that's cooked either upstairs, downstairs, it's just really salty. I don't know if that's a village thing or if that's a German general thing when it comes to like lunch food, like the heavy meal of the day. But no, the tasty food though. She makes Harold's mom, Yanni's grandmother, makes the best lentil soup I have ever tasted.
Your luck that I did not make lentil soup for you.
Why doesn't
Didn't
Julio
you make
have
the best burgers?
I make everything the best. Remember the
why doesn't
ribs I
Julio
made?
Oh, I
why
know
doesn't
that.
Julio have a
I know
club
that.
yet?
I love it. It's true.
Julio doesn't have a club yet because he's done. He'll get a new club, but he's not that guy anymore. He's too expensive. He wants too much money.
You don't know that. You don't know how much money he wants. It's just right now it's a situation that the draft is up front. And why should somebody invest a roster spot and a lot of money if he can get a comparable young player on a cheap deal for the next 4 years? So everything like Julio, he will get a new job. He will he will be on the team next season, but that's something for May, June, and not for April.
Yeah, but Julio's not going to take a vet minimum deal. Julio won't take a vet minimum deal. He's not going to take, a team-friendly deal. He's going to want money.
Okay, a vet minimum is a lot of money for us, but what's a lot of money for you? What's the deal?
For me?
You think,
right now?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Situationally.
Yeah, but
ask me that question when I was younger. It would be a different question, a different answer than right now.
No, I'm not talking about what for you. I'm talking about what is a good amount of money or a good contract looking for Julio, what kind of contract he's looking for to get. What do you think?
I don't know. I would think he would at least want $12 million.
For what? For being injured? Or 6 for him and 6 for his hamstring?
I think he's going to sign for $8 million for 1 year, and the team does not have to spend a second-round pick, and that makes me sad.
The question is how much will be guaranteed, and will he go back to Atlanta? And if he goes back to Atlanta, it won't be that much money, I think.
I mean, just right now, what I'm thinking.
I think he'll want at least.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, go ahead, man.
I was thinking maybe he's rejoining Matty Ice in Indy, just as a good connection overall. They both know each other for years, and
that's fine.
Matty knows what he's got.
Don't speak that into his existence.
Yeah, it's the thing for me, which is most realistic at the moment. And he's not having a good team because he's damn injury prone. I mean, just how many games did we get him with a good condition? Maybe one. And then he was done for the season. And this is not, and that's not an issue that is easy fixable because it was the same injury over and over again this season. And it's if you're having it once, and with this,
he had problems with his hamstrings all the years
The
before.
previous season.
Yeah,
so
seasons.
so I don't
Not
think
only one
he's
season,
worth the
2
money.
seasons. It's like he's injured for like 4 seasons.
He's a
Well, if
walking hamstring injury.
If
I
he
don't
goes
think
to
he'll take.
Maybe he doesn't
I don't
even
think
have
that-
hamstrings anymore.
I don't think Julio will take a contract unless 75% or more of it is guaranteed money.
I think he will.
With less than 75% guaranteed?
Yeah.
You think he wants to play that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or hang up the
Did
cleats.
we re-sign?
Well-
Do you know? Do we still? Is Pruitt still on the roster?
no,
No, we have
He's out there.
We have Jeff Swaymaster only, the lone
That's a
lone
damn
bull.
shame
Oh,
because I
we have
think
We have Austin Hooper.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
correct. I forgot.
that's a
Hey,
shame
yeah.
because I
Austin
think
Hooper.
Hey, dude,
the way
I
Michael,
forget. I forget so many stuff. I also forgot to start with the intro just today. So
the way Pruitt was playing last season, I was hoping. I mean, that injury sucked because he was starting to do his thing.
That
Like,
might
he
be
was
the main
too old.
reason, actually, why he's not back yet. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Like it was,
that
he was once his
injury looked
you could see
gruesome.
you could see the chemistry building over the season with Tannehill, and I think 3 weeks before his injury, he was really starting to get into a nice groove. And then the injury happens. It sucks.
I like him. I always liked him as a blocker. I think Pruitt was played well for
Yeah.
us. But I'm very happy that we got Hooper. Reminding Tim again, we got Austin Hooper as
Hey,
an
Tim, you know
upgrade.
who
As an
Austin Hooper
upgrade
is?
over Ferguson.
huh?
Hey Tim, you know that guy Austin Hooper? We got him right.
Shut up, you
But
bloody bastard.
one more thing about the Julio stuff. If he goes to Indy, we all have to hope that his hamstring issues continue. But just imagine if he would go back to Atlanta. That would be the biggest dick move by Atlanta ever. They would be like, hey, you know what? Let's trade him to the Titans for a 2nd round pick. And then he doesn't do anything there. And we just get him back for nothing.
And he
Bro,
doesn't
if
do
he goes to
anything
Indy,
for
he's
them.
not gonna last.
But
He's
still,
gonna
they got a
last-
2nd round pick.
If he goes back to Indy, the first home game, the first series, he's done. That turf is horrible. His hamstrings won't last out there.
Oh, it's a good time to say fuck the Colts. Just want to throw that in there.
Where's Constantine?
Who's Constantine?
He should be
Yeah.
listening right now.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
and he should join us to sing his Colt song.
Is he a Colts
He's
fan?
No, he's a member of our German Titans fan club, and
Oh.
he's a big blues fan and into music, and made a chant on the Colts, a blues song
Okay.
about the Colts fans. And it's not a nice one. It's a very nice one, but not for Colts fans.
Ah. Where is that
That's the
beer
way
from?
Tim is always talking. Very salty.
That beer you're drinking right now, where is it from?
It's from Bochum.
I just so the banker here really did me a massive favor by financing me. He talked to the chief of the main part of the bank. He's doing some Houdini black magic shit with 2 different accounts, moving money around here and there to make it happen faster, because he said it could be 2 weeks before everything is done. And he knows I'm driving to Kaiserslautern soon. So I went with Harold, Yanni's father, the guy I'm living with. And I asked him, could you take me to the store and show me the good beer, like the stuff that's like not usually bought on a regular basis, the stuff that you buy for those kinds of once, like the Super Bowl or something you don't buy on a regular basis. And the bottle looks familiar. It looked familiar because it's some beer that's made in Fulda, but it's like a liter or liter and a half glass bottle with the pop top. It was like 35 euro or something for 6 and a wooden case. But yeah, that's why I asked. Not sure about German beer.
Oh, there's some good local beer where you are. Just don't buy Kölsch.
No, I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer at all. But the beers it's manufactured in Fulda. So
Beer was invented in Germany, so you have all the local breweries everywhere around here. So
there's a brewery that got
German monks. German
yeah,
monks.
German
invented.
monks.
Okay, guys, we're 1 hour in. Eddie, was great to have you on the show. I wish you a nice trip to Kaiserslautern in 2 days.
I'm taking the train. I'm gonna take the train.
Gotcha.
Well, because
Then I wish you good luck.
Now I don't have to run around the city, right? Like I don't have to go searching or visit appointments. I just have to walk 10 minutes to the place, get my keys. So it's cheaper and smarter to take the train because I ride for free on the trains for now.
And
So
just
I'm
for
not
your,
adding kilometers or paying money for the gas.
and just for your information, because you're now with me, I'll be in Kaiserslautern in 2 weeks, and then I'm coming over and drop off the laptop for you.
In Kaiserslautern.
Yeah. I'll be at the
Okay.
office.
I see. Maybe I'll just give you money and you can just ship it here. It'd be faster.
Yeah. Isn't
We'll
up to
talk,
you as
though.
well. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
talk about it.
You guys have a good night.
Come on, Brad. Root beer is no beer at all, and it's
Dude.
plain awful.
Dude, root beer is like my favorite drink. What the fuck are you talking about?
Root beer is no beer. It's
well,
like
it's
like
a cola.
Daddy, can I have some beer? Yeah, here's some root beer for you,
So
baby.
the thing with root beer though is either you love it or you hate it. There's no middle ground for root beer.
I hate
Hating
it.
it.
I
love it.
I like A&W burgers, but I don't like A&W root beer.
I'm not a fan of A&W root beer. It's got to be either Barks or an off-brand that I like, but I don't remember the name now. It's been too long.
Same with Welsh. You love Welsh. I hate it.
Yeah,
You
Welch is grape.
Yeah. You're
Grape jelly?
Yeah.
Random
What?
question, which I think is more interesting. Who is your favorite Titan player ever, like past or present?
Can it be two?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Moon and Campbell.
All right.
I've never seen them playing, so I'm not into the Oilers. That's why I give
you're
you
so
the
young.
Oilers jersey as a present.
I gotta get that framed. Gotta get it framed because it's way too. It'll never fit me. It's massive, but I'll get it framed.
Yep. And Anne is on my side.
Yep.
You guys are weird. There's just something wrong with you.
Well, my brother likes root beer, and there's definitely something wrong with him. So
Martin,
Looks
do you
like-
like root beer?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Keith Tim?
He's not even flinching when he's lying.
What about you, Lars? Do you like it?
No, not at all.
You
Sorry.
Germans are weirdos, man.
No, you
I
love
mean, just
chemicals.
we have good beer. We invented beer, so I think we
Well,
are the force to judge what beer is good and bad.
It's
Why
not
is
meant
it
to be
called-
beer.
but
It's
why
not a
is it
beer.
called beer anyways? Why is the word beer in it?
Okay, so it was. I don't know why it's called that, but it was originally created to be a medicine.
Like Coca-Cola.
It was supposed to be a
with
Like
It's a-
beer?
That's
Yeah.
pretty much explain everything why it tastes like.
But it
Lifesavers.
doesn't taste like it tastes so good.
Nah.
I'm gonna go tomorrow to buy some. There's a store here in Ausfeld called Hercules, and they sell.
Yeah, he already went to the shop. to get-
Yeah.
Eddie's out getting root beer. Bye,
Also,
Eddie.
so kann man sich auch verabschieden.
Why are the cameras going like this?
Oh,
that's
he's
okay.
back.
We were
So,
discussing if we
anyways.
maybe on the way to the shop already.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I wish,
Yeah.
dude. Things close way too early here, and this everything closed on Sunday thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
You
Go
will
work
get
on
used
Sunday.
to it.
You get there's only 2 weekend days, and one of them you can't do anything.
Yeah,
well,
then get
Easter
your
is
ass-
coming
get
up.
your-
Nothing's open for like 4 to 5 days.
You
No,
should
Saturday.
prepare in the next 2 days because
Saturday
after
is
that
open.
it's
Yeah, Saturday's open. It's
Well,
true.
Harold
Fri-
said things were open on Saturday, but on Thursday and Friday, no, and then Sunday, no.
No, Friday, Sunday, Monday, it's closed. Thursday's open and Saturday is open.
Yeah, I don't understand this.
Good luck
whole-
on Saturday. It's going to be
Packed.
I mean, I won't go anywhere. I'll just buy everything on Friday or Thursday and just.
But
good.
why do you have to go to a store on a Sunday? Get your ass in the store on Saturday and don't let them people work for you on Sunday only because you're not able to get all your grocery shopping on a Saturday.
It's not just about grocery shopping, bro. You get 2 days. What if you want to go shopping at an outlet one day and you want to go shopping somewhere else the next?
Yeah, then go next week.
Nah, bro. See, this 1 day shopping. Good thing I'm going to be working some weird hours so I can shop whenever I want. But I feel bad for you people that only know how to shop 1 day a week.
in Germany we call it Entschleunigung.
That's a good
And
one.
here's another thing. What is this bullshit about church tax? Why do I got to pay some tax to the church?
I'm out of it.
So you go
He's
to heaven.
integrated. He's already integrated.
Thank
He's
you for
complaining
listening
a lot
to
about
our
everything.
first
That's
episode
good
in
German
English.
behavior.
Sorry. That's just insane. Like, I'm Catholic. I was born and raised Catholic, but is there any way to get out of that?
Yeah,
Can I say I'm atheist or something?
you should not be in the system.
You can get out of it. You just have to pay
I'm
for
out of
getting
it.
out of it, actually. I'm out
No,
of it,
well,
too.
my bank statement has already said it's been charged to me, and I've only had a bank for 2 weeks.
Welcome to Germany, the land of taxes.
Is there a
You
way
know
to get
that
out
you're
of it?
gonna have
If I-
you're gonna have to pay
Is that like
taxes for your
atheist?
dog as well. You know that,
Yeah,
and your
I know.
car.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, dog poops, and it's fine. But is there a way to get out of the church tax? Can I say I'm an atheist? Do I need to
have to
like
leave
put an
the
upside
church.
down cross on my forehead or something?
You have to sign something and basically say that you want to get out.
You have to leave.
Have you
the
guys all
church.
done that?
Yep, I did it.
No.
I have.
I will not spend my money on pedophiles.
I mean-
oh.
The Catholic Church is the biggest mafia in the world.
And the
boy.
richest.
We're
company
still
in
on
the world.
air. Didn't we just say we reached an hour?
They own a
I
goddamn
tried.
country.
I tried to get it out, man.
Okay, so since I forgot to start with our intro, we're gonna close today's episode with the intro. So
So shouldn't it be
guys,
called an outro?
yeah, but it's the intro.
But it's an outro if you're closing with it.
Our intro is now our outro. Shut up, dude, or I'm gonna mute you. So
What
guys,
is mute?
mute.
There you go,
Mute.
buddy. There you go.
Shut up. Okay, Eddie. Thank you for having you on the It was nice. It was nice that you were on our show today's episode.
Thanks for inviting me. It was fun.
I wish you all the best. I wish you a great start into your new job. Yeah, that's pretty much it now. Pretty much it now. We talk every day, so
Yeah.
well, I should now talk. Okay, guys. Danke, dass ihr dabei gewesen seid. Heute auch mal ein bisschen in Englisch unterwegs gewesen wegen Eddie. Genau, ab nächster Woche geht's los mit Draft, Martin, oder? Da haben wir noch 2 Episoden.
Jupp.
Da werde ich mich dann zurückhalten, weil es ja nicht meins. Genau.
Wenn sich jemand eingeladen fühlt,
ja,
gerne Bescheid sagen.
Ja. Genau. Wer Lust hat, kann sich immer melden. Einfach eine E-Mail schreiben, info@germantitans.eu, kommt auf die Webseite www.germantitans.eu, geht auf die Seite, auf die Unterseite von First and 10, schreibt einen Kommentar, wenn ihr Fragen vorab habt. Wenn ihr dabei sein wollt, schreibt einen Kommentar. Ihr kriegt einen Link am Anfang, ihr seid am Start. Und genau, wir bedanken euch beim Zuhören, Zuschauen und wünschen euch eine schöne Woche. Und jetzt das Eddie, the outro.
Tighten up.
What's up, boys and girls? It's the boy, Will Compton, and you're listening to First and 10, the official podcast of the German Titans. Let's go.
30, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone. field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle.